I don't like this. I don't like this, man. Oh my goodness, we're that close. What's good, everyone? It's Zigzag here. Welcome back to another Geoguessr video. Today, I'm going to be doing a skill test for myself. I'm going to be playing 10 seeds of a diverse world on no moving. Each game will have 10 seconds per round, and I'll be trying to get the highest scores I possibly can. Now, I promise you this is the first take of the video. I haven't done anything before this, and so this should be a true and accurate representation. Also, do be sure to stick around to the end of the video because I actually did this test a year ago, so we can compare my scores from this time to my scores from last time. So guys, before I get into it, give the video a like, subscribe if you're new. Both of those things let YouTube know that this is a channel that people like to watch. Okay, so let's get straight into the games here. First one, 10 seconds per round. My overall prediction for an average on this video is I think 21,300, which is a bit of an upgrade over last year, but I should have improved by quite a bit, so no retakes. Let's get into this and see if we can have some success on 10 seconds per round with looking around. Here we go. First one here, Grand Cache is in northern Alberta here, so I know that because I've been to Grand Cache. It's, yeah, somewhere around, we should be somewhere in this kind of area here, 6.3 kilometers away. That is about as good as it could have started. So yeah, I've been to Grand Prairie, have been to Dawson Creek, knew where those places were. A little bit of real life knowledge always helps in Geoguessr, so let's head into the next round here. We are looking at some more Canada here, this time East Coast probably. Cannot really work out where I'd put this. I'm just going to go for like somewhere in Ontario. It probably makes the most sense here. It's a little hilly. Ends up being a good guess, not too bad at all. Canada's definitely a tougher country to get, so twice in a row is not bad. This one is looking French to me. It's actually kind of hard to tell. We've got some ladder poles. I'm thinking this is fairly central. Some white architecture makes it feel northern, but it feels like summer as well. And that is what makes it feel northern. That's actually Galicia. So that kind of like French, kind of like Celtic inspired or, influenced architecture is also common over there. And that was a difficult round for sure. So next one here, we should be somewhere in Indonesia. Looking at the roofs, probably does feel like Java overall. It's a bit hard to say, but what's important is that I get my marker down, because last time I had some problems where I would not get my marker down and I would lose points based on that. But okay, 3,700 is not terrible. Let's head into the next round here. We're looking at something more difficult this time. Probably Taiwan based on that poll. Should be. 4 seconds to go. I mean, just central should work fine here. See how close we are. 21 kilometers away, kind of expected that area. So we start off with a 21,000 exactly. So not a bad effort, but also definitely could have been better though. All right, so let's head into the next one. I've recorded down the score, and let's get it here. So next round, what are we going to be seeing here? Some maybe North Macedonia or something like that. Serbia, North Macedonia, both make sense here. I could still see like Montenegro, but yeah, let's just go here. Ends up being in North Macedonia, so that's a really nice start. We'll take it for sure. Next one here looks like, okay, we've got Black Car, so it should be, like, I would say this is Buenos Aires area, somewhere around there. Probably makes the most sense to me. It could even be a bit further south. So I'm just going to go over here, and that's actually a pretty good guess. It is a bit further south. Did have kind of like a bit of a colder vibe, but yeah, I thought Hungary before I looked at the Google car, so at least we didn't get that wrong. Next one here, probably mainland Malaysia. Yeah, it is mainland Malaysia. We saw the black sticker. I'll just click somewhere over here. Not really sure where this will be. Maybe a bit further north? Nope, it's just in KL. So would have been better capital hedging, but that's still a good score. Okay, nice. The black sticker on the pole is only in the mainland of Malaysia. Okay, this one is Mexico. Can't work out from the plates where we should be, unfortunately. But, oof, I'm assuming it is Mexico. Let's just go somewhere around here. Tijuana. No, if only I saw a Baja plate, that would have been so much better. But okay, 2,000 points is workable. Let's see what we get next. This one looks like Canada, maybe Ontario here. Can't quite work it out, but yeah, I feel like Toronto area is probably a safe bet here. See if it is. It is. Not too bad. Near London there. So we get a 20,247. Definitely think we could have done better, but that's obviously all a result of that Mexico, which was just horrible. Only 2,000 points on it. Okay, those values are entered in. Not terrible on the first games here, but really have to be switched on so that I don't lose anything big time. So next game here, let's see what's going down. Looking like somewhere in... Probably, yeah. I mean, those poles looked Chilean. I have to trust it. Maybe a bit north of Santiago here. Not too far north, though. And it is a really good guess. 32 kilometers away. Really nice. Happy with that. It gets dry pretty soon after the Santiago, so it makes sense that they made the capital there, I think. Okay, next one here. That is French. Feels fairly northern. I would probably just click Paris here, to be honest. This feels like maybe like that kind of area. So let's see. It is a bit further south, actually, near Dijon. So not the best guess, but still 4,000 points. Any 4,000 plus guess is fine. This is Jordan. Could be Jerash. Could be Amman. Might click between them for a bit of a hedge here, even though it should be one of the two. Ends up being Oman, so that's fine. 4,800 points is obviously great. These do involve a bit of luck, of course. This is like Russia. It's a red car. Okay. Oh gosh. Let's go, please. Wow, I would totally have guessed Russia there. But those green hills with the red Google car has to be somewhere in the Carpathians. You don't see the red car in Russia, so bit of a meta slave on that round, but we'll take it. And we're also on an 11 country streak, which is pretty nice. But yeah, definitely a tough round were it not for that Google car. Next one here, I mean, we are playing with low amount of time anyway. This is probably a bit further south than Neuquén in Argentina, but we have big hills, so I don't know. Maybe somewhere around there probably works fine. It's quite a bit further south. I don't know, it felt a bit warm. But we get 22,415 that time, so definitely a better seed. Don't really think I played that well in it. Like, I low-key feel like I played better in the last seeds, but, you know, that is just the way these seeds work. So let's head into another one here. All right, let's get it. First one. It's looking like Hungary maybe with these polls. Could still be Romania. Language I can't quite make out, so I'll just kind of click on the Romanian side of Hungary here. It is just Romania, damn it. I just couldn't quite tell in that time. It is a short amount of time, so this is just Japan. I don't know where to put this. Maybe just south of Osaka here could make sense. Not really sure where this would be. Just south of Tokyo instead, but 4.3 for Japan is not awful, all things considered, not too bad. Next one, we probably... Is this Mombasa? I don't think so. I'd say this is probably just like a drier area near Nairobi or something like that, I hope. Okay, good. That's a really good guess, actually. Really happy with that. I saw a palm in the distance in the last second. I was like, could it still be Mombasa? But I think most of the Generation 3 coverage in Mombasa has probably been replaced by Generation 4. So this kind of area just made a bit more sense. So that's good. That's good. Next one here, we are in Russia. That's not good news. I would say it's kind of a lack of trees, so I was kind of just thinking like near Tyumen here, but a bit flatter, maybe near Omsk or something like that. Yeah, that's a great guess. That's a great guess. It's actually near there, so we survived one Russia without too much damage. That's really good news, honestly. And the next one here is just somewhere in... Ooh, look at those hills. Probably somewhere over here near like San Miguel or something like that in Argentina. So let's hope for the best here. Ends up being a bit further south. Cordoba was literally my first thought. I don't know why I decided not to go with it. But anyway, we get a 21,484 there. So about on average, I would say. So pretty good. I would say especially with the Russia there, I'm pretty happy with that result. So let's head into the next round here and see what it has in store for us. Looks like some Finland. We actually have some bilingual signs here, so it should be somewhere on the coast, I imagine. Not really sure where exactly is more likely here, but hey, that's a good guess. I mean, 4.5k is always satisfactory. Next one here is looking like maybe France or Britain. France seeming more likely at this stage. With the winter coverage, I'm really not sure. Let's just click near Paris here. It is Britain. Should have clicked closer to the coast. I don't really know how I could have gotten that. Didn't really appear that we were driving right or left. Couldn't really see from that, so not awful, I guess. .cz, so Czechia here. Pretty hilly. I'll just click near the Slovak border. That's kind of one of the more hilly areas of the country, and it ends up being 17 kilometers away, so a bit of luck there, but also good vibe check on that round, so we'll take it. Double yellows in Quebec here. Very, very exposed coverage. Makes me think we're kind of on the road up this way somewhere. Okay, yeah, that's the road I meant to click on, and look, we got the right latitude and everything, but, I mean, yeah, it didn't really do too much for us. I needed to remember that that's the road that goes all the way up to Newfoundland, to Labrador, which actually has some new coverage. But okay, not a bad result. Next one here's Mexico. We got burnt in Mexico last time. This time could also be a similar story. I think this is north of the city, San Luis maybe. Could work here. No, it's actually south of Mexico City. Should have just clicked CDMX. So 21,364 there. Another average game. Not too bad. Okay, that's how we are looking so far. Actually, many 20,000+ games in a row here. So that's really not too bad. I mean, let's see how long we can keep that up. If we can keep it up for the whole video, I'd say that's pretty impressive. But surely there'll be some Russia that just prevents us from doing that. Okay, it doesn't look like that's going to be this, because this looks like maybe Sweden, maybe Norway. I can't quite decide between the two, so I'll just click on the border here. No, my gosh, I was busy talking about the last round at the start of this one, and I was not paying enough attention. I saw one red house, and I decided to go in that area of the world. But okay, next one here is looking like Taiwan. Looks like that's going to be a good way to recoup some points here. Ooh, Almost didn't click in time, but there we go. Yeah, this is correct. We are good. Ends up being southern, unfortunately, so not even that good of a score. This one, we got thick giveaway signs. Yellow front plates should just be somewhere in Netherlands. I saw Dutch as opposed to French, so we shouldn't be in Luxembourg. 12 kilometers away. Just click in the middle. Sometimes it works in the Netherlands. Next one here, double yellows. This feels quite a bit like Bolivia. This is just a kind of the vibe it's giving me, so I think this click should be fine near Aru and Sacre. And yeah, ends up being near Potosi, which is, I was just watching the last video back from last year, and Potosi also turned up in that video, and someone commented about it, so should have remembered, but okay, no worries. Next one here, this looks like Hungarian language with the dots over the O, so I think somewhere near Budapest makes a lot of sense here. Let's go for it. Ends up being a good little switch there. Actually, it would have been a little bit closer, but that's fine. 21,749 after a terrible start there, so that's actually pretty good. Okay, we have been quite consistent so far. Let's see if we can keep that up here. Heading into the next seed. This is definitely somewhere in... We've got a lot of vineyards here. This is somewhere south of Santiago. I'll go Talca here. Could even be further south, I see. But actually, it's a bit further north. So that was good to just leave it there. It's fine. Next one here, we have Aricam. We'll play with it. This... Ooh, but left-hand drive. I don't like this. I don't like this, man. Oh my goodness, we're that close. Can you believe it? I'm kind of speechless because when I loaded into the Aricam and I saw that car, I thought it should just be Transylvania, where you have a lot of the coverage like that. Instead, we were driving left, we had all white lines, and the infrastructure just felt quite good, but it was also very tropical, so I thought Malaysia should be the call, and to get that close is kind of a miracle, so I have to consider myself lucky there. That's the reality of playing some Geoguessr, but I would have been mad if I was like... I don't know where it could have been, but yeah, okay. With the white lines, it did make sense. Sri Lanka or something. Okay. We've got holy poles. These are, like, look like, yeah, these are Polish number plates, I would say. Bit hilly. Gonna click southern. Not really sure about that, but we'll try it. And it ends up being pretty southern there, near, Wrocław, I think. I'll say that's my attempt at pronouncing it. Okay, next one here. We're looking at France, I would say. Couldn't actually tell if we're driving... Ooh, gosh, dude, a little bit worried there. I couldn't tell if we were driving left or right. I would have loved to have checked one of the front windows there to see what side the steering wheel was on, but wow. I was, again, it's always these rounds where I'm talking about the last round, talking about my Polish pronunciation, thinking about something else, and then the next round I always get the wrong country. So, gotta focus up here. Let's go. This is... English. Oh, South Africa. Gosh, I almost misread this round pretty heavily. Let's see if we're close. We might not be close. Okay, we are. It's in Bethlehem. Not a bad result. And we stay above. I mean, that South Africa guess, if it was in Cape Town, we would have lost our streak. But 22,041 points, considering some of the dodgy guesses in there, is a good result. So this is how we're sitting so far. I think my prediction's about right. We're probably sitting a little bit above the prediction, but of course we're going to run into some rushes eventually. So, okay, let's see what's going on the next round here. See how we're going to go. Okay, next round is looking like a no Google car, probably somewhere northern Mexico, I would say. Chihuahua probably makes a lot of sense here. The direction of the mountains is southern, so that's not too bad. 3.5k in Mexico, we'll take it. Yeah, I think if I was able to orient myself and see how flat it was either side of me with mountains to the south, I could have gotten there, but that would be more like a minute round rather than 10 seconds. Okay, here we have some Jordan. I'm actually not so sure. I'm going to go Kerak instead of Amman here. It feels a bit further south to me. We'll see about that, though. Yeah, ends up being a bit further south. That's a good little guess there. Happy with that. Okay, next one is looking like Canada, US. I don't see anything that actually tells me the country here, so I'm just going to click Northern Idaho and hope for the best here. Ends up being Colorado, not the best, 2,600. So we're on the ropes now, just trying to think back to the first round of this seed. Yeah, I think we, yeah, because of that Mexico, we seriously need perfect scores from here on in. That was definitely a tough Colorado. I knew it was Rockies somewhere, but honestly, looked more like Canada than the US to me, so okay. This is good. This looks like downtown Nairobi. This is what we needed. We can still survive this if with two just perfect rounds, and this is going to have to be one of them. So there we go. Downtown Nairobi. Can we actually survive this? Oh my goodness. If we can 5k this next round. Okay, full concentration. I would love to retain the 20k average here. Oh, I can. Oh, it's the rainbow coverage, which is, bloody in, Timber Creek. Oh my gosh. It's just Timber Creek, isn't it? Or is it further up? No, it's further up. Oh, the road angle didn't fit, man. Oh, we retained it. My goodness, bro. How did we survive that? Oh, it was on 11k. I thought it was on 10k, and I thought we were absolutely done for. Okay, we got 2 nice rounds. We retain our average. My heart rate went a little bit up there. Like, I don't know if you guys are so invested in this as I am, but I really wanted to stay above 20k for the hedges, and we did it, so... Ooh, let's go. 20,737. Okay, so we are now faced with 2 more seeds. I would love a 23,000 plus seed. Definitely think I should be getting that more often than I have been in this video. Obviously, not at all yet. This one is left-hand drive. Cape Town is not too far away. I didn't even look around here, but I would say this is near Cape Town somewhere. Airport, I don't remember where that is, but yeah, 20 kilometers away. That's a great start. Okay, this could be the seed where we get the good score. This is... Oh, Europe somewhere, but no antenna? Oh my gosh, this could be so wrong. This could be so wrong. Oh my gosh, that's why. It's Turkey. Turkey just, in that 10-second, did not come to mind. We had nothing. We had no infrastructure, just pure rural. And I clicked Serbia because there was no antenna, essentially. But that makes a lot of sense in hindsight. Just did not come to mind, unfortunately. Okay, next one here. This is South Africa. Shouldn't be too far away from... Pretoria. I would say it's a little bit north, maybe a little bit out here somewhere. Let's try that. Ends up being good, just near Pretoria, so it's pretty standard. Next one here is probably the yellow sign. Taking Finland here, I think that's a Finnish street sign. So let's see if I'm right. That's way further south. 4k points only. Okay, what are we going to get last round here? It's just some pretty easy South Africa here. This should be, you know, somewhere near Eswatini. When you see a lot of planted trees, it's probably near Eswatini. So anywhere around here is going to be where we are. Yep, we're just near Eswatini there. So 21,479. Standard, good. Nothing incredible, but that's fine. Okay, one last seed to make you guys proud and get that 23k. Let's see if we can do it. I would love to here. We have short dashes. We have probably Swedish architecture. I could only assume this is quite southern. Feels quite like summery, so let's just go here. Ends up being 100 kilometers away. Good start. That's what we want. Okay, next one. We've got single yellow line. I don't like this, though. It could be USA, man. Why do I... This is USA. This is like Colorado or something. I'm telling you. This is another one of these stupid Colorado rounds. Oregon. It's even worse than it could have been. Single yellow line, Oregon. That's... in a campsite, bro. Okay, whatever. Let's see if we can retain our 20k. Yellow number plate there. Colombian Cross, okay. I don't really know where this is. I'll just click Central. Yeah, that should be fine. That should be close enough. Ends up being Southern. So, again, not the best score. We have to be pretty consistent now, I would say. It's another US. We might lose it here. I don't know where this is. Let's just go here. Nebraska. Oklahoma, we've lost our streak. And the last one here is like Sabah or something like that. No, it's... Okay. I mean, these tuk-tuks should be in Malaysia, right? No, Sulawesi. Okay, so we completely fumbled the bag there. 17,517. Those tuk-tuks, I really thought, oh, the Filipino style, but apparently North Sulawesi might have them as well. So, kind of interesting. I remember on the last video, we also kind of dropped the bag. So, let's go compare our scores from this video to the last one now. I ended up calling it 19,563, and that was because I clicked on something, but my internet lagged, and I wasn't able to get the full score. But anyway, so these were the scores from last time, you know, kind of averaging a lot of rounds below 20,000. I think that's kind of the takeaway, and the last round was 14,000. So, again, both round 10s were just absolutely destroying the averages. But yeah, not too bad last time. I think we kind of got easier seeds, from what I can remember. Anyway, the average from today's video was 21,009 points. My prediction was easily coming correct until the last round of 17,000 absolutely screwed things up. Like, look at the consistency before that. But I think that just goes to show, as the video goes along, you start to have some lapses in concentration, and that seed was definitely difficult. I mean, I think the Indonesia was easily gettable with a few more seconds, but I just got fixated on the one thing, and then, you know, that's the beauty and the downfall of 10-second games. But guys, give the video a like. Thank you for staying all the way to the end, and I guess we'll do this in another year's time and see how it ends up with my scores. I hope they really increase. 21,000, it's good. I can do better, man. You guys could do this yourself. Any YouTubers who are watching this, feel free to do it as your own video as well. Yeah, guys, I thank you very much for watching the video. I'll see you guys in one very soon. Catch you later.